Okay, so here's this little Kamtron. I think there's other names to it. It's probably made by the same factory in China, but this is the Kamtron 826. Um, it's kind of peculiar. It's the typical cheap knockoff stuff where the English has not been translated perfectly from Chinese. So if you read the instructions or look at like their disclaimers on the website or on the app, it's pretty odd. So when you first get this thing for setup, you got to make sure that your Wi-Fi on your phone or tablet or whatever you're using to set it up with is on a 2.4 gigahertz network, and this only works on the 2.4 gigahertz transmission or network, not on a 5 gigahertz, even though they call it 5G instead of 5GHz. Anyway, whatever. So when you first turn it on, it takes a little over a minute. I timed it a couple of times. It's like a minute and 7 seconds, minute and 6 seconds, minute and 8 seconds, and it comes on. Doesn't do anything. Usually cameras. This is a PTZ, so it pans and zooms and pivots and all that stuff. And usually they go through like some kind of a test where they wiggle around like they're doing a little dance. This doesn't do anything. The light comes on, and then after this minute and 7 seconds, it makes a water drop sound. All right, so I plugged it in. It's been about 35 seconds. The little red light, I guess that's the IR light, comes on. And then in about, like I said, it's a minute and 7 seconds or something it comes on. So that's about another 10 seconds from now. So if you want to hang on a few seconds, you'll hear the little water drop. There you go. And nothing else happens. So if you're expecting it to move or whatever, it doesn't. And then you got to go to your setup. It's called My PC MI, not MY, but MI PC. This is what the app looks like there. I don't know if I can focus in on that. Try to zoom in here, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I just typed in MIPC and it came right up and downloaded pretty quickly and all. I pressed the button in the back just by accident, just picking it up. There's a little like a reset button in the back. Here's a network connection and a reset button, and it's just a standard power connector for like a cell phone, the USB-C, I guess it is. And I accidentally hit this button, and if you listen here, I'll hit the button again.
Waiting for receiving the wireless config information.
So super informative there. I'm going to go ahead and launch the app here and try the setup. You do have to create an account, and there is email verification, so you got to go check your email and verify that you created the account. There's an option there for cloud storage, which I believe, I forget what it was called. I think it was like not now or do later or something. So you don't have to sign up for any cloud or pay for any cloud. And I have tested this already where, it works pretty well. Better from the phone than it does from a computer, but you can log in either way. On the computer, you have to download, and it's Mac or PC. You have to download their little app or executable to run. It doesn't work in a browser because it's I guess it's how is it, flash based or whatever it is, so nothing works that way anymore. All right, so I'll go back here. You click on PTZ and then the QR code. I can't do this with I didn't think of this ahead of time. I need to scan the QR code on the bottom. So let me put the video down for a second. It just has, password admin. So it automatically populated everything here. I just hit add, and it asks you for sound connection Wi-Fi. The Ethernet one, no brainer. It just connects. It's pretty awesome. If you've set up the cloud account already, it just connects and boom, you're done. I mean, there's literally no setup. You just hit, just plug it into an Ethernet cable, tap on Ethernet, and that's it. But the fun part is doing the sound connection. And it says, make sure your phone is not connected to a 5G network. Tap here to switch. And so you would do that. And then you put in your, it doesn't really say anything. It just shows symbols there for Wi-Fi and password. So you just put in your Wi-Fi. Let me put this phone down for a second. And then I hit next. And then it says, please turn on the power, which I've already done. Wait patiently for the device to make a drop sound. Waiting for 30 to 60 seconds, and it is over 60 seconds. Like I said, I timed it a few times, and it's about 1:06, 1:07. So if nothing happens after 30 seconds, just be patient. So you hit next, and it says, please hold down the reset button for 1 second, then release. The camera starts to receive wireless configuration information and plays a voice prompt. I think that's the same thing I already hit before, but we'll do it again. I can find the button back here. There we go.
Waiting for receiving the wireless config information.
And then if you click here, it says already heard the voice hint. So you hit that. And that's what it does. It says hold it close to the
Connecting to the router. Please wait for a moment.
I don't know if you heard it. It said connecting to router. Please wait a moment.
Connecting to the server. Please wait for a moment.
Connecting to the server. Please wait 1 moment. And then it says config successfully. And then there we are. Pretty wild. The current time zone is not set. So anyway, you can go up to different stuff. There's me and my hand. So anyway, like I said, that's kind of a fun, cute little thing to sit there and let this thing squawk to the camera to set it up, and you didn't have to, put in your Wi-Fi or anything. I guess it's just, don't know how good that is. It's reading the information off your phone as far as the Wi-Fi setting goes. I mean, you do put it in there initially, but, who knows? It takes a long time. I mean, that was like a minute or more for it to beep all that time to the camera. And then boom, set up. It's kind of wild. Anyway, sorry it took so long. The reason I kept going in and out was I was trying to move the camera closer to the speaker. I'll have to play the video here and see how well it comes out. But anyway, just thought that was kind of interesting. But other than that, the camera works great. Really good resolutions, 1080p. I haven't set up any motion alerts or anything yet. Just kind of been playing with how it pans. It's really smooth. It's super quiet. You don't hear most of these PTZ cameras. You hear that typical robot sound. Bzzz, as it's panning back and forth or tilting or whatever. Oh yeah, here's the cloud stuff. What does it say there? I can't read it on the phone, so I'll read it. It says data uploaded to the cloud. Smashing is not bad. Do not go stealing. Secure online around the clock. Moving moment. Check memory. Any dynamic to miss. I don't know if that comes through on the... You can read that. I got a crappy LG. No, actually, this is a crappy Motorola camera that I'm taking a picture with. But anyway, yeah, like I said, the broken English. So I'm just, instead of saying bye now, I'm just gonna open later, it says. And then here's my camera. And then just to show, see if I can do this here. I move the camera. I mean, you can't hear a darn thing. That thing is like super stealthy. I mean, barely. You get right next to it here. And it moves nice and smooth. And it also has a crazy degree of picture. It's like 360 degrees or something. So it's going, it's let me see, if I turn it backwards. So there it is. It's all the way back on one side. So now I'll flip it all the way around the other side. Oh, hang on a minute here. Oh, there we go. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so I'll flip it all the way around. I mean, it's almost a full 360. That's kind of cool. So, like, nobody can sneak up behind you. I mean, if you had it anywhere in the house, you could pretty much see around the entire way. And then the tilt, that's down, and then all the way up. I mean, it's like straight up. I wish it were outdoor. Stare at the stars or something. I'm just kind of... Oh, turned on the speaker by accident. Turn off the speaker there. Got feedback. But anyway, I like it, especially for free. I think they sell for like $35 on Amazon, $25 to $35 on eBay. But yeah, it's it's pretty cool. Anyway, I just thought the main thing was that fun part about the audio, the sound setup, sound Wi-Fi setup. But okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.